What's going on, guys? Your boy Optimus, and here we are playing some Domination on Solar, going for the supply drop care package thing. So I had to get 3 of them. Got one in a previous match, but wanted to share this with you. And inside of this video, we're going to talk about some of the things I hate about Advanced Warfare, starting at my least hated. So whatever I say first, the things I hate the least, and the final thing of this video is going to be the absolute worst thing I hate about this game. So let's get into it. Supply drops, elite weapons at the most of supply drops. I do not agree with supply drops dropping elite weapons, just for the fact that it could be an unfair advantage to people getting them. Now I know you can say, well, you know, a level 1 first supply drop can get an Obsidian Steed, which is a possibility. But I also feel like it would be more balanced if you got them over like a leveling period. For say a certain prestige you unlock, you know, a certain group of elite weapons for that prestige. Now not until the higher prestige. I know there are some people who are max prestige and really high prestige like me, which can make an unfair advantage for some of the younger players, well, newer players of the game, younger, but yeah, the newer players of the game. But when it all gets rounded out, it's going to be more fair leveling up in the beginning to begin with, where a guy like me isn't going to walk around the corner and get 2-bulleted by the God Almighty Obsidian Seed God Complex gun. Or like me using the MP11 Goliath. I know I'm guilty of it, but the only time I use this gun is in public match. And I highly suggest, again, like I said in my Goliath video, you should most definitely use this thing. It is an absolute monster of a gun. Okay, going on to the next thing I don't really care for in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is the maps. I almost feel like the maps are a little plain. Ghost maps were a little chaotic, but these maps, even having the 3rd tier, there isn't much cover. Anything you exo jump on top of, you are not going to have much cover whatsoever, and I don't agree with that. Why give us this 3rd dimension of player movement if we're not going to be able to really use it that much? I mean, okay, so yeah, jumping up onto a catwalk like this is a nice feature. But once again, like the solar roof right next to me, or this triangle roof, you jump up top, there's no cover, there's nothing to actually get from. So you jump up there and pretty much die instantly because everybody's expecting you to jump now. So the jump roofs with no cover just isn't my thing. I don't really approve of the way that's set up. I mean, the map layouts I think are good. They're very good for competitive, but not having cover for us when jumping up top, I don't think was the greatest of ideas. So there's my opinion on that one. Another thing I don't like about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is clan wars, and this is why I'm not a big fan of clan wars. I know we're all in clans and we all do it, but when it comes down to when you're playing by yourself, just one person, and you get in a lobby, chances are it's going to be you and a bunch of randoms and an entire clan all squatted up and getting ready to play. So I really foresee that clan wars creates an unfair advantage at times. I do believe clan wars should only get rank or get play value in a specific clan wars playlist. What do I mean by that? They shouldn't be allowed to go into the ranked playlist and get rank for it, and they shouldn't be allowed into the normal public playlist. There should be a ranked playlist specifically set for them with the same public stats, but all the clans will play in there. The playlist will be instated like a 24/7 playlist when the clan war starts, and when the clan war ends, that's it. It goes away, and you know, we won't have, us regular singles guys aren't going to have to worry about carrying our team or being absolutely destroyed by a team of 6 when it's you and 5 other people who apparently seem to be blind. Well, at least it seems that way to me, guys. I always get the blind guys. Anyway, moving on to my next thing. And this was a big no-no for me in Advanced Warfare. I really it did not fly over well with me. When it comes down to base guns, now we're not talking variants. The base guns are very plain, and this game is still massively AR dominated. There is not a good balance in this game whatsoever for AR submachine gun sniper gameplay like there was in Black Ops 2. It's either you have a rapid fire ASM1 or you have a BAL. And other than that, you are absolutely nothing. And just no, it should never have been that way, Sledgehammer. Why did you do this? I do not approve, and I know a lot of people who don't approve of that either. So let's get the guns balanced out, Sledgehammer, if you're watching this video, and try and get it tweaked. I know you guys are working with it. You guys have been working with the competitive community. Yeah. And this brings me on to another one. As you guys can see, I am using, for the first time ever in this game, a streak that I have to pilot. I am using the assault drone. Brings me on to another thing I don't like about this game is the streaks. Because yes, the base streaks are extremely easy to get, but at the same time, the base streaks are generally awful. So let's talk about upgrading your streaks. Everybody, I know everybody's gonna be like, well, Optimus, you can upgrade your streaks, and they're just gonna do their own thing, and they're gonna fly on their own. And I have this to say. As you guys can see, I've gotten a Warbird, I've gotten the remote turret, and I've got my gotten an assault drone. So, and all pretty good streaks. Warbird being AI controlled, picking up kills for me as well. So, why equip streaks? Why not just put a support care package with double tap and better odds on it? There you go, better streaks. So the streaks suck in this game. They are absolutely terrible. And we're going to get into the last thing that I hate about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and I mean hate. The other ones are just dislike. I absolutely hate this fact. I hate the fact that this game is another battle of the connections, and I feel bad for the players who cannot afford or are not in an area where connection is extremely great. I have good connection. I am very fortunate, but I know there are those of you out there who don't, and people just melt you when you come around the corner because they have the God connection, or people just eat so many bullets or just lag by you that you really don't know what to do. So as far as connection goes in this game, it is still absolutely awful. Much better than Ghost. A little bit better than Black Ops 2. As you know, Black Ops 2 was a connection game. But I think it's time they take a note and start implementing an actual dedicated server system for Call of Duty. Okay, guys, let me know below what are things that you disliked about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I shared mine with you. Other than that, I think the game is great overall. Don't forget, guys, the 100 subscriber giveaway when this channel goes off will be a 30-day Xbox Gold trial. And until next time, guys, peace.